You thought there's gonna be a jump scare, huh? Don't worry about it. It's not that type of video. It's Spooktober now, and I think you already know what build am I gonna do today, because you've seen the title of this video and also the jump scare that I did. Sorry about that. This video is just gonna be brief. I probably won't explain as much as I did before. It won't be as in-depth. If you want for me to make a tutorial for this, then let me know. Now, firstly, before I start, of course I need to find images from Google for references. So I did search some images of the original office from FNAF 1, and it was difficult to find a good reference since it's quite dark and I couldn't make it out what's the content of the interior. Luckily, I managed to find a bright and clear picture after hours and hours of research. Also, I found this video of a tour of the pizzeria in VR. I thought that it is a perfect way for me to take a couple of screenshots for the references. Unfortunately, I did not realize that this video contains jump scare. So I was at the hall looking at the janitor's room, looking the inside to see all the materials and space. And then the camera turns to the security room and I paused the video right here. I took a couple of screenshots near the security room just to see all the little details and the furnitures. As I was looking around slowly, I legit jumped when I saw Golden Freddy just standing there looking at me like, "Hello there, good sir." I mean, I know it's a horror game, but I thought that it was just a tour. I mean, I can't believe after all these years I still got scared by this game. Well, moving on. I went to recreate the office and the hallway only, including the janitor's room. I probably make the other spaces as well for future videos, so if you haven't subscribed, go do it now. It's free. Because I will make more of this type of content later. Nothing too important to discuss about during this build. It's just me making a claustrophobic office with a spooky atmosphere. And I tried to recreate everything by hand, but for some things I just use a 3D warehouse to get a specific furniture. Now there are some things that I couldn't get from the 3D warehouse, like the cupcake from Chica. So I had to recreate that by hand. And again, for this video, I won't explain much about how I recreate the cupcake because I had no idea on what I did or what I was doing at the time. It was like throwing a bunch of things on the wall and see which one sticks. Now, the reason why I decided to recreate the FNAF 1 office is out of nostalgia. I remember the first time watching Markiplier play the first game and I really loved the theme and the atmosphere the game had. I remember all of my cringy moments being a fan of the game, and a lot of my friends were weirded out by me because of my obsession with this game. And to see myself grown up and doing a video on FNAF kinda makes me miss my childhood. Because I remember doing a lot of terribly done fan art and posting them on Instagram, gloating on my awesome art skill. I did find it a bit embarrassing about what I did before, but it was nice. Now you might notice about the texturing, I did it quite strangely. It's because I used a different rendering program called Lumion. It has so many useful features to it, and it can render a beautiful scenery in seconds. Now this really helps me because, of course, from what I said in the previous video, I hated going back and forth with my rendering, waiting several minutes to adjust a tiny thing. But in Lumion, that can be done in seconds. By the way, this is not a sponsored video, so yeah. There are so many cool features in Lumion. There are fire effects, water effects, people, animal, a built-in furniture library so that I don't have to make it in Sketchup, and many more. My favorite is probably the water feature or the ocean setting. You can basically make an ocean with a click of a button. Now look at that water. Damn, that's some impressive looking water. And it doesn't affect my laptop a bit, it still runs well. So with this, I will try to create a much more appealing looking render next time. And also I will someday re-render my Krusty Krab because I wasn't as satisfied with the render, so stay tuned for that. Finally, after 2 days of work, I finished it. I'm really proud how it turns out because it looks so much better than what I was anticipated. I really love doing horror theme interior or buildings because it brings so much depth to it than just a shelter. It tells a really cool narrative to it. I hope you enjoyed this one because I do, and if you want to see more like this, then click the like button, and if you want to stay notified, click the subscribe and the bell also. If you have any suggestion on what to build next, then, well, let me know in the comments. Okay, that's all for today, and I'll see you later.